My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And for the Memphis Grizzlies, guys, they come in off that loss to Chicago and the Bulls in the Windy City. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. Here's Nembhard. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Edwards drives in. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Basket, good. So it's Portland now. About a minute played so far here in the first. It's not going to go for him. On the wing, Bane. To the middle. No good on the shot. Isaac with some nice D. Now, Nembhard. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Edwards. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Inside. Wells with the steal. To the inside. A kick out to Bane. The offensive rebound. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He doesn't get the second one. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard, their apparent, did it great.
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Memphis trailing here. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And a wide open look for Payne. Drills it from outside.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bain, so dangerous from out there.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Sharp. Spins. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Jackson.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Pass to Nembhard. There's the screen. And he lobs it up. Shot clock at 6. Wells with the steal. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Right side, Edwards. Now Wells. Payne for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This is why you got to stay up on Bain or pay the price.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Nembhard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Nembhard's got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
For 3, Edwards. Here's Sharp. From down in the low post, it goes. And that'll tie this game up.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Heaney. No good on the last second attempt there. It's a tie game in Memphis. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Now, here's Bagley. Following the miss by Denny Avdia.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Brett, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Now, here's Kennard. hasn't made one yet. Picked by Clark. Pass to Bagley. Stolen by Avdia. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Here's Avdia. And he makes that one.
Attacking in the lane. This is where Avdia does a lot of his best work.
Up top, Pippen. Back to Mathurin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw good, Mathurin.
And I like the drive of this kid. Mathurin, really a team player.
He's perfect from the line this time. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Pass to Edey. Here is Edwards. Edwards getting the close range 2. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Memphis?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Here is Edwards. Benny Avdia making his last shot. To the paint. Here's Edey. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Trailblazers trailed by 4.
I see him.
Nembhard with it. He's got 5. Pass to Sharp. The rebound by Pippen. Outside Jackson. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Portland moving the ball around. Oh, and here comes Pippen all alone. And finish off by Bagley.
Well, at 6'11" and that active, Bagley, that's easy stuff.
Pass to Nembhard. Now, here's Bamba. Great D that time from Bagley. Outside, Payne. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Here's Nembhard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And Sharp, just a wing player, showing that verticality he has, getting high above the rim that time.
Pippen down low. Still without a basket. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
back to Pippen. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Payne for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 3-on-3. Here's Sharp. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. To the middle. Isaac with the steal. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And Payne puts up a deep cut. What a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Memphis leading by 5. Now here's Edwards for 3. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Trailblazers trailed by 8. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Count it, good.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
There's a screen by Aldama. Inside, Isaac with the steal. Here's Bamba. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Wells. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Edwards. Here's Edey. To the inside. Stolen by Bamba.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball. And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Here is Edwards. He's got 7 to the paint. Stolen by Bamba. Last break. Here come the Trailblazers for the tie. Isaac misses.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Fires the 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Aldama. Isaac with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Aldama. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Down low. Inside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Kennard. Over to the wing. Here's Wells. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Trailblazers trailed by 8. Nembhard with it. Picked up by Edwards. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams will make substitutions. Grizzlies on defense. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Stolen by Rivers. There's the lob to Avdia. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Avdia can't hit.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time. Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And 1:01 left in the third. There's a screen. Some solid defense from Clark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Out to Henderson. Here he goes. And then Henderson with the dunk.
On the drive, Henderson relies on his agility to slip past contact.
It's Pippen on the wing. Still scoreless. Outside, Bain. 5 to shoot. Back to Pippen. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Left side, Mathurin. That ball's nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Mathurin's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies. Quotes it up for Henderson. Bain with the steal. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Grizzlies lead by 9. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Evan?
Thanks, David.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, and they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. There's a good screen. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Exploding off the floor. Henderson finishes it off midair.
Jackson looking it over. Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. It's stolen. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. To the inside. Edwards. Got a piece of it. And here's Henderson. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Here's Nembhard. Bamba sets a screen. Bounce pass Nembhard. And the dunk by Bamba.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
Outside Edwards. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
It's Nembhard on the wing. That shot missing. Great D that time from Edwards. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Bane with it. Isaac picks him up. Outside Jackson. Left side Edwards. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Inside. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Edey. Back to Edwards. Here's Edey. Back to Edwards. The 3. The kick out to Bane. Bobbed up there for Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And the dunk by Bamba.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Edey. Outside, Bane. Edwards fires from way outside. Edwards with another miss. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bane with the steal. And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way. Edwards no good. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Bane. The three-pointer, no good. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up.
On the sideline, you ain't getting no plan. I be with them. Ice on, I'm outside. Pockets full of cheese. Fresher than Febreze. Smelling like some Creed. Head to toe Celine. Real solid street. It's in my eyes, boy. Come and get in with too slippery. Change your life, boy. Yeah, I'm screaming till they free the guys. Put me in the game, cause I'm starting 5, boy. This ain't a game, this how I live. Trap ain't dead, I'm for real. I'm in a big body switching gears. Naked wrists on Zephyr Hill. Mouth on Aquafina, baby. Pockets thick like Serena, baby. Pull up in that, yeah. Pull up brand new Beamer, baby. I came a long way from lunch trays and eating rice. Phone ain't got no service, I'm on a PJ. Went from $50 to my name to 50K a night. Big Zard, baby, you can't be scared of heights. I wanna take you to the 60th floor in a pink. Come here, baby. Move them bags for me, baby. I'll pay your rent. Come here, tinted windows on the rentals, nothing less than 5%. No. These ain't ballin', you be on the bench.
Hold them bags for me, baby. You could be my. All them times I've been in, I had to bust my wrist on the PJ. D-Lo fought on the floor. When we land, I hit a couple folks and tell them it's on the floor. My little young one is out at Birkin, she might know. Break down spot this on fire, another house for. I can show you how to run it up, I really know it. Turn up into 100,000 on a golden list. I'm the illest baby, and the realest baby. 155 pounds, but I'm the biggest baby. Treat these bags like kids, can't leave them unattended, baby. Watch, I'ma get this money beat up when I finish.
I came a long way from lunch trays and eating rice. Phone ain't got no service, I'm on a PJ. Went from $50 to my name to 50K a night. A big Zard, baby, you can't be scared of heights. I wanna take you to the 60th floor in a pink. Come here, baby. Move them bags for me, baby. I'll pay your rent. Tinted windows on the rentals, nothing less than 5%. No. These ain't ballin', you be on the bench.
Another day, another dollar. What's them? Yeah. I be stunting like a big timer. What's them?
Here are my 3 gameplay tips to up your game in 2K25. The first gameplay tip is switching. This gives you control over your defense whenever you want to match up the switch. Whatever console you're on, press the normal pass button to perform a switch. The second gameplay tip I have is icon lead passing. Go to your settings and turn this on. Whenever you're icon passing, you can lead your players around the court and gain control of your players using the left stick. My last gameplay tip is a takeover to equip on your best player. It's called Flash, but we call it Blur. Equip this on your favorite player, and whenever he has takeover, if you run at the defender's hip, you get an automatic blow by every time.
She give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? You need motion, I got all kinds of. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? On the party going up, we just getting started in the air. Got these some on my lap. My spidey senses plotting. There's attention across the room from them who's been watching. I'm throwing up the east like it's bad on my stomach. They put a thumbs up like hitchhiking in the thunder. In my hood, we all the same, but we all got it poppin'. When I say what's them, that mean you doing your thing, partner. Yeah. Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Another night. What's them? She give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? You need motion, I got all kinds of. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them?
Eastside got that, I'm serving it. Ben GT, I'm swerving it. Tell me what's the word, what you heard it. Hood tat on me permanent. Where you from, ain't heard of it. Show me for you owe me, look. We ain't boo. With me, my mood switch. Till my hand hurt. Pull that out and see who legs work. Eastside be the Mecca, don't ever get it.
Have you ever noticed logos above certain My Players in the city?
You may have seen one on yours truly, and it's a way to identify VIPs in the 2K community.
In 2K25, Team